Thanks once again for dropping by the channel. If you like the content, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, share the video if you enjoyed it, if you felt it was useful. Now let's get into this. So, Tyson Fury, I think it was IFL, he gave his 2 cents on the rumours that have been going on, because they are rumours, let's not face facts, of him having a bad training camp, not looking sharp, you know, even like an injury here or there. Mainly the bad training camp rumours, where I think they were started by Eddie Hearn when he gave a talkSPORT interview, I think it was Saturday night, saying that basically he'd heard that Fury had a bad camp. Now, I heard about that. Obviously, I've done a video on Tyson Fury having a bad camp. But then, I think a day later, I forget who it was who made the video, and I think, to be honest with you, it was more clickbait than it was anything else. But someone made a video then saying that Deontay Wilder was on the verge of pulling out with this fight with the flu. And obviously you can't see it, but I have the TV on right over there, and I can see Wilder is on TV, and I listened to a bit of this interview before it started, and he sounds fine. So, you know, I mean, we're hearing it all. You know, coming into a big fight like this, which it is a big fight, you do tend to hear these rumours start knocking around. Like, you think of Vladimir Klitschko, when he fought Anthony Joshua, how big that fight was. And, you know, at the press conference, they were asking Klitschko about injuries and saying he had a bad camp. Floyd Mayweather over the years has had this. I don't know why, but I think that I don't think it's done by people like Eddie Hearn. I think it's just hearsay from the camps, just to almost get more hype around the fight, just to think, you know, ooh, you know, is this guy this way or is that guy that way? So when I hear things like that, you do take it with a pinch of salt. And Tyson Fury, in his usual, you know, colourful way, has come out and, you know, had his 2 cents, we'll say, on the matter, and said that Eddie Hearn is a, well, you know what, and that he's just trying to just basically, you know, steal the glory, or kind of ride their gravy train almost. Using their name to stay relevant, I should say, is what it is, because my phone is dead, so I can't look it up. Words to that effect, he said. I definitely think, look, if, as I said in that video I done a few days ago, if Tyson Fury, or if Deontay Wilder for that matter, had a bad camp, we're not going to know about it in fight week. You know, we could hear all this hearsay about Tyson Fury having a bad camp. He could go in there, school Deontay Wilder for 12 rounds, win a UD, and then it'll emerge that, oh, well, Deontay Wilder had this wrong with him in camp, he had this wrong with him in camp, and Tyson Fury had a great camp. So you just don't know. No fighter is going to come into fight week and be like, yeah, I had a great camp, or be like, yeah, I had a bad camp. They're going to say I had the best camp in my career. Even if they have injuries knocking around, they're going to say, no, it was a great camp. Because if you turn around and go, right, biggest fight in my career, yeah, I had a crap camp, you know, my arms aren't right, my hands aren't right, this, that and the other, I was getting bashed up in sparring, you may as well be 2 rounds down before the bells even rung, you know, basically, because you've just given so much confidence to your opponent. So, you know, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not in Team Fury, I'm not in the camp, you know, I'm not there with Andy Lee and Sugar Hill, so I don't know what's going on. But I'd imagine Tyson Fury got through camp okay. And I think that a lot of these rumours, I don't think they are just rumours, about, you know, one guy having a bad camp or one guy having the flu in fight week, I think it's all hearsay. Rumours just trying to get the fight built, rather than it being actual true. Obviously, in some cases, when we hear things like this, it is true. You know, like we heard David Haye was going to, I think it was a Hamburg or Hanover or something like that, in the week of the Tony Bellew fight, the first fight. And, you know, a few people kind of said, you know, oh, this, that and the other. But obviously, that was true. And David Haye was, you know, shot to pieces. But, like, I suppose it's always great to look back retrospectively, like in hindsight. You could probably see that David Haye wasn't himself with the way he just, even the way he stood in, you know, the Demori fight and the Jurjai fight, he just didn't look right. So obviously, you know, in hindsight of 2020, we can look back and be like, well, obviously it's something wrong. But at the time, you don't notice that, because you just think, okay, it's a big fight, maybe they're just trying to sell it. But in this situation, you know, I think both guys are fine, personally. And, you know, Tyson Fury just, you know, giving his 2 cents on Eddie Hearn and really, you know, letting him have it. And like I said, if either guy has had a bad camp, we ain't going to know. We're not going to know until after the fight. You know, if even. They might not even admit it after the fight. They might not use that as an excuse. Some fighters do. You know, if they had a bad camp, they'll use that as an excuse. But some of them don't. Some of them just take it on the chin and just be like, look, better man won. So, you know, we'll know after the fight. I'm still so excited for this fight. I really am. I think it's going to be a good fight, you know. I was watching Ade's video on this earlier, and he was saying it's the boxer versus the puncher. They're both kryptonite. It is. It is just the typical boxer versus the puncher. I've seen so many people picking differently. I've seen Manny Pacquiao pick Deontay Wilder. I've seen Joseph Parker pick Tyson Fury. I know Parker's close with Fury. I've seen people. There were at one stage on the community tab on my page, where I asked, pick your prediction for this fight. At one stage, I think it's even Steven now, but at one stage there was more people picking a draw than people picking Wilder on points. And I think that Wilder on points, it's not out of the ordinary. It's not. I'd actually think Wilder points is more likely than Fury knockout or stoppage, personally. So, I'm looking forward to this fight. It's an interesting fight. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know, do you think either guy has had a bad camp? Do you think that Wilder has this flu? And do you think that Fury's been, getting bashed up and sparring, as they say? Let me know what you think down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, of course, if you are new. And as always, I will talk to you after.